Hi guys, that rooster. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sashan with Bible Passion, and today I'm here with another video. Now I'll be doing a Bible story which is taken from Matthew chapter 18. Now this Bible story is in regards to a man who owed a debt, and then there was someone who was owing him a debt also, and to whom he was owing the debt, he had ordered for him and his wife to be sold to pay the debt, but he pleaded with the man, and he had mercy upon him and patience on him and let him go. But then that same man, he went around a corner and met a person who owed him also, and he did not have mercy on him, even though the man pleaded with him also, just like how he pleaded with the other man. And he placed the man with the tormentors. He didn't have any mercy on him like someone had on him. And so we're going to read the story. It's Matthew chapter 18. This story is in the very end of the book, but I'm going to read it also. It's in the end of the chapter. So we're going to read from chapter 1, which is 35 chapters. Now, at the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except he be converted and become as little children, he shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hung about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offenses cometh. Wherefore, if thine hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off, and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life out or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hellfire. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doeth he not leave the 99 and 9, and goeth into the mountains, and seeketh that which is gone astray? And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 and 9 which went not astray. Even so it is not the will of your Father which is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say unto you, that if 2 of you shall agree on earth, as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus said unto them, I say unto thee, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servant. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of the servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his. That same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. And he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest me. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw that what he has done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgive thee all that debt, because thou desiredst me. Shouldest not thou also have compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that he was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if he from your hearts forgave not everyone his brother their trespasses. Now this story helps me to remember the saying that is very local and regular. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So this man, he pleaded for the Lord to have patience and mercy on him, but he wouldn't do that for someone else. He wanted someone to do it for him, but he wouldn't do that for someone else. This should be a reminder to all of us that the things that we do not want to happen to us, we should remember to not let it happen to anyone else. And so, let us be patient, kind, forgiving, understanding to others as we want them to do unto us. And I pray that everyone is reading the Bible. Yes, I pray that we are all upgrading ourselves for this 2025. And I pray that we are canceling the spirit of delay, the spirit of distraction, the spirit of staying in one place, and we're just trying to keep our head up, moving forward. Because this 2025 season, I believe that the Lord wants to do so much in our life. Like, I can feel the goodness of God. Like, if we just reach to that place that He wants us to go, like, I believe and I can feel that good things, a lot of testimony is going to come from this year 2025 for a lot of person. I'm just feeling the goodness in my spirit. I'm just feeling the peace, the abundance, the restoration, the love, the joy, the peace, the all things that the Lord wants to do in our life for this 2025. And I pray that for every season that we enter into, that we will enter into that season with knowledge, with focus, with understanding. Not that challenges won't come, but we got to keep focus on the thing that the Lord has called us to do. And while we are waiting, we ought to understand what we do in our waiting season, because we can say that we're waiting, but yet still we are waiting, but we're doing other things while waiting. And you got to be focused, because what you're doing in your waiting season can determine what you get when your season is over. And so let us continue to be good and be kind. Until then, I'm going to be back with another video. Have peace.